Hey everyone, I hope we're all doing well. Today we are going to continue with our journey through the junior penetration tester path from TryHackMe, and today we are going to do a walkthrough of this walking and application room. So let's go to it. I already started my machine. You don't have to configure a virtual machine with Kali or anything like that, because TryHackMe actually gives you the option of having your own virtual machine on your browser, so that's really cool. Yeah, but I prefer to run things on my local VM because it's smoother in my opinion. But yeah, so first and foremost, I would like to give a shout out to Adam because he is the creator of this room. Make sure you give him some love. I'll leave the links to his socials in the description below. So as you can see, he already created a lot of rooms for you to practice on. So yeah, once again, make sure you show him some love. And let's get started with our room. So the objective here will be manually review a web application for security issues using only your browser's developer tools. Hacking with just your browser, no tools or scripts. So let's get started. Here on our task one, we have basically an introduction, and here are the tools that we are going to use in our browser. The view source, so we are going to view the page source, the inspector, a debugger, and the network tool as well. So since I already got the machine running, we already have access to our page. So here is our page. I'm gonna zoom in to make sure you can see it. So this is the home page, yeah. Then we have the news. I guess these are some articles or some blog posts. Here we have a contact page and a customers. This is where you should be logging in. Okay. So let's get back to home. I confirm that I have deployed the virtual machine and opened the website. Yes. Okay, so let's go to our first task. Here, they are basically telling you that you can review a website as the first thing you do when you're trying to get information on your target and try to build like a sitemap for your own nodes. And here they just created this big table with all the web pages, the URL for them, and a brief description of what each page contains. So we have the home page, as we already saw, latest news articles. So we have different articles on the news, and there's an ID there. So maybe we can do some kind of IDOR or something like that. Then we have a contact page, customers login, sign up, reset password. We have a dashboard for the customers. I guess you only have access to that once you log in. You can create tickets for support, and then customer account and a page for you to log out. Okay, it's pretty neat. Let's go and continue. So yeah, now we are on our first task per se. Let's take a look at the questions first. What is the flag from the HTML comment? Okay, so it seems like we will find a flag on our HTML, on a comment in the HTML source file. Okay, then what is the flag from the secret link? Should be looking for a secret link. What is the directory listing flag? And what is the framework flag? Okay, so what are they telling us here? How do I view the page source? While viewing a website, you can right click on the page and you'll see an option on the menu that says view page source. Yeah, you can do that here on the home page. You can right click and click on view page source, but you can also click on your keyboard Control U. So this will open a new tab on your browser, and then you can check the page source for the home page. I mean, okay, so this page is temporary while we work on the new home page. So I guess, as you can see, those icons here, they let you write a comment on an HTML file. So maybe this is our answer for the first question, which was, let me just check again. What is the flag from the HTML comment? So, okay. And I think they also tell you about the comments here. Yeah, you see here at the top of the page, you'll see some code starting with this and ending with that. These are comments. Okay, so maybe if we try to access this new home beta page, maybe we'll get something. So I'm just going to add this to our main URL, and there you go. There's our first flag. Can we copy this so I don't have to write all of that? Let's see if that's correct. Yay, it is. Okay, so now what is the flag from the secret link? I guess they also tell us something about the secret link. Let's see. Okay, I think it's here. If you view further down the page source, there is a hidden link to a page starting with secr, S-E-C-R. View this link to get another flag. You obviously won't get a flag in a real-world situation, but you may discover some private area used by the business from starting company staff customer information. Okay, so let's search that secret page. I guess it's here, as you can see. Let's try to visit it. I'm just going to press Ctrl on my keyboard and click on this so it opens on a new tab. Oh, there's our second flag. That was easy. Okay, let's see if that's correct. It is. What is the directory listing flag? Okay, let's see if we can actually get access to some different directories from this page source file. Okay, so we already went to the news, contact, customers. What is on the customers? Okay, I don't know what I did here. Okay, there's nothing on there. But I see an assets folder here. Maybe we can try to access that. Let me just close this. I'll have to open the link again. What is that? Okay, here. Okay, so let's try to open the assets directory. Whoops. It seems like we got access to their files, which is awesome. Okay, so you can go, you have a folder here, a directory for the avatars of the site, you have a CSS file, JS file, and we have flag.txt. Yeah, invalid directory permissions. Okay, so I guess this is our third flag. That's awesome. Let's go back to our home directory. Let me just open again, Control on your keyboard and press U, so you can open page source. And okay, let's see what is the framework flag. Okay, what are they telling us about the framework? So here on the last paragraph, we have some information about the frameworks. Viewing the page source can often give us clues into whether a framework is in use, and if so, which framework and even what version. Knowing the framework and version can be a powerful find, as there may be public vulnerabilities in the framework, and the website might not be using the most up-to-date version. Yeah. At the bottom of the page, you'll find a comment about the framework and version in use, and a link to the framework's website. Viewing the framework's website, you'll see that our website is in fact out of date. Read the update notice and use the information that you find to discover other flags. Okay, so let's go to our page source and let's see. Okay, at the bottom of the page, so we have a comment here again, and here it's the information about the version of the framework that we are using. So they are using the TryHackMe framework version 1.2. and we have a link to check out what is this framework about. So let's just open this. Okay. TryHackMe Web Framework. Quickly build fully functioning websites with features such as news, portal, contact forms, customer portals, and more. Current version 1.3. So we are using a version that is outdated. As you can see here, we are using the version 1.2 and the current version is 1.3. So this is the home. Okay, changelog. We've added a backup facility in the administration portal. Okay, so the version 1.3, we've had an issue where our backup process was creating a file in the web directory called tmp.zip, which potentially could have been read by website visitors. This file is now stored in an area that is unreadable by the public. But this correction was made to this version, and we are still using this version. So maybe we can still access this file, and maybe we'll get a flag from it. Okay, let's see just the documentation. The documentation for the framework is pre-installed on your website's administration portal. Once you've installed the framework, navigate to TryHackMe Framework login path on your website. You can log in with the username admin and password admin. Make sure you change this password. Okay, first let me just try to access the file that we just saw from that vulnerable version. Okay, we got a file. Let's download it. Let's just go to our downloads. Okay, there's our zip file, and we get a flag, as you can see. Yeah. So this was the file that they were talking about. Let's close this. And let's see if this is what they are trying to get us to, or if you have to log into that portal. Yeah, it is. Let me just check the hint. File.zip. Yeah, find the file in the framework changelog page. Oh, they are telling you the answer, actually. Okay, let's go to task 4, the inspector. Okay, so here we have to go to an article that we cannot see, it seems like. So the first 2 articles are readable, but the third has been blocked with a floating notice above the contents stating that you have to be a premium customer to view the article. These floating boxes blocking the page contents are often referred to as paywalls, as they put up a metaphorical wall in front of the content you wish to see until you pay. Right-clicking on the premium notice paywall, you should be able to select the inspection option from the menu, which opens the developer tools either on the bottom or the right side, depending on your browser preferences. You'll now see the elements HTML that make up the website, similar to the screenshots below. Yeah, sure. Locate the div element with the class premium custom blocker and click on it. Okay, so I guess they are trying to make us remove this block restriction from this paywall. And if we change it to none instead of block, maybe we'll be able to check that content. So I guess the articles are on the news. These first 2, yeah, so this third one is the premium. Let me just zoom out. Okay, so this is actually the same article that they are trying for us to see, and we should be able to remove this paywall with no problem. So they are trying to make you right click and then inspect element, but one thing that you can do as well is Control Shift I, sorry. And then let me just zoom this in. You can click on this icon here and then click on the actual paywall. So here you can see there's our blocker. So if we go here to the styles, we see here block. So let's change this to none, press enter, and there you have. Let me just close the inspector. TryHackMe not so hidden. We got our flag. Let me just write this down. TryHackMe not so hidden. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, let's go to task number 5. So the debugger here, debugger is very useful. And let's see what they are telling us about it. On the Acme IT support website, click on the contact page. Each time the page is loaded, you might notice a rapid flash of red on the screen. Let's actually try to check that out. Contact. Oh, you saw, did you saw it? Like a red rectangle here, around here. Okay, let's continue reading. We are going to use the debugger to work out what this red flash is and if it contains anything interesting. Debugging a red dot wouldn't be something you do in a real world as a penetration tester, but it does allow us to use this feature and get us used to the debugger. Okay, so let's once again Ctrl+Shift+I. We have our debugger here. And then what? Okay, in both browsers on the left hand side you see a list of the resources the current web page is using. If you click into the assets folder, you see a file named flash.min.js. Let's see, assets, yeah, flash.min.js. Okay, click on this file, display the contents of the JavaScript file. Yeah, but as you can see here, everything is really pretty and easy to read. And here it's like only on one line. What we want to do is to click on these brackets here down. And now you can read it much easier. Okay, so let's see what they want us to do now. Many times when viewing JavaScript files, you notice that everything is in one line. Okay, that's what I just did. Click on the brackets so you can see it. Using the pretty print option, that's what it's called. Okay, so if you scroll down to the bottom of the flash file, you see the line flash remove. Let's check that out. Yeah, it is right here, line 108. So we are supposed to click on that. Now we have a blue thing there. That's our breakpoint. And now if we refresh our page, this might stop here and maybe we get the red rectangle there. Yep, there it is. It paused on our breakpoint. Can you see it there? Let me just close the inspector. Yep, here it is. And yeah, thank God we can copy this. I was afraid I was going to have to write it down. Okay, we got our flag. Let's go to our last task. Developer Tools Network. The Network tab on the Developer Tools can be used to keep track of every external request a web page makes. If you click on the Network tab and then refresh the page, you'll see all the files the page is requesting. Yes. So let's go to our home again, home page. Let's open the inspector once again, go to our network and refresh so you can see all the requests that this page is doing. Yep, so all these requests. And now let's continue to read. Try doing this on the contact page. You can press the trash can icon to delete the list if it gets a bit overpopulated. Okay, so let's go to contact. Oh, we still have our breakpoint here. Let's remove it. Go to the network, refresh it. Okay, here's our requests. You can press on this trash can if you want to delete all of this and do a refresh again. Oh, damn, it's our breakpoint. Yeah. Okay, so with the network tab open, try filling the contact form and pressing send message button. You'll notice an event in the network tab, and this is the form being submitted in the background using a method called ajax.ajax. No, Ajax, sorry. A method called Ajax. Ajax is a method for sending and receiving network data in a web application background without interfering by changing the current web page. Okay, let's do that. So let me just fill in this form. So my name is my name. My email is email@email.com. My message will be hi. Here's my message. Okay, let me just send this message. Okay, we got a a pop-up that says that our message was sent. And then we should have a new entry on our network requests. Here it is. Contact message. Examine the new entry on the network tab that the contact from created and view the page the data was sent to in order to reveal the flag. So we should have a new page to check out, and here it is. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. So if you click here on the contact message, we have a post request and we can check out this page, and this will get us to, whoops, what did I just do? I just want to copy this. What the heck is happening? I don't want to go. Oh man. Contact message, okay. This is so boring. Let me do it manually. Yep, here's our flag. Ajax flag. Let me just copy this. Can I copy this without getting that much information that I don't want? Yes, I can. And that's it. We got it. Let's see if we got any tickets. I'll check that after. So we just finished the room. Let me just check what hint they are giving us. When you find the contact message request, make sure you click on it to review the response of the request. There might be a response type shown when you click it. Yeah, we just did it. So yeah, this room was really fun. It really was. It was much more practical than the ones we did before. And yeah, I really liked it. Let me just terminate the machine. So, because we are not using it anymore. And if I refresh here on my learning path, you'll see that, yeah, it is actually done. So on the next video, we are going to do this content discovery room. And the main objective here will be to learn the various ways of discovering hidden or private content on a web server that could lead to new vulnerabilities. That should be fun. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. I really enjoyed this room. It was really fun. And if you liked it, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't, click the dislike button twice so I know you didn't like it that much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!